Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? What's up? We are live, man. We are live. Episode 34 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Eddie Guns. Guns. Papa Smurf. Smurf. Smurf Dog. Anything else? Rick James. Whatever you want to call me. Just spell my damn name right. Yo, like I said, episode 34, man. Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. We doing this thing here. Here's my disclaimer right there. We do not own the rights to any music, video, or stats on this show. We just some old war vets talking about sports and keeping the hood professional, man. We just need y'all to get off our nut sacks. But for those who are tuning in, hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's been a good sports weekend, man. A lot of sports going on. This is the best time of the year right here. This is the best time of the year, man. We had college football yesterday. We really didn't get the chance to get into none of it because BA kind of fucked the show up. But anyway, we're going to move on. Yeah, man. We ain't got everybody tonight. So tonight, though, but yeah, we still good, though. So tonight, let me bring in one of the usual suspects. My man G Spot. What's good, G?
I'm
How
alive.
you feeling today?
Huh?
Yeah. Eagles won. You feeling good today, huh?
Oh yeah, I'll be feeling good regardless.
Yeah, I know that's right. Don't none of this shit decide my mood.
Nothing. Don't nothing affect
It's just fun. It's fun to talk about. Oh, if you would like to appear on the Sip Smoking Sports Podcast, you can hit me up at this email down there. Hey man, look here, check this out. Once the show start, don't hit nobody up talking about, hey man, let me come into the podcast. Nah, once the show start, that's it. So that's why I tell y'all to hit me up on that email right there. So if y'all want to come on the podcast, we can get it set up. Because when I decide to let y'all come on late, it disrupts the flow of the podcast. But anyway, fuck that. Fuck that. Let's move on, man. Let's see what I got. I ain't got too much of nothing, man. Right now we up to the last game of the night. I guess we're gonna talk through this. We'll talk through this game. We'll talk sports through this game, and then we'll recap, and then we'll give our predictions for tomorrow, which I'm actually gonna show that anyway with what I went and did. Hell, we'll see how it go, man. We just gonna be sitting here fucking off, man, basically. Because there's only one game left for the night. Yeah, as business as usual, basically.
As usual.
Business as usual, man. I believe that right
ragged
there.
Ass Cowboys.
Huh?
Sitting there watching these ragged ass Cowboys.
That's all that's left, man. That's all that's left.
Man, look.
We'll see. I mean, all right. Let's get into something real quick. Okay, let's just. Well, ain't nobody on. Okay, it's somebody on. So we'll get into this right now. Which is what you was talking about earlier. So I know you was on the road.
The whole damn.
So I wish you to watch it so I can ask you how did they lose, because anything I say, people gonna be like, oh, them is excuses.
Can be excuses if it's in color.
No. It's not that they didn't cover.
No, in color. Like you can physically see it.
Well, you know, anything I say, it's gonna come across as bias. So I will say Trey Lance struggled, growing pains. The offensive line was a little suspect. We lost Elijah Mitchell. We don't know if we're going to have him back. I mean, but we got a plethora of running backs, but he decided to go with Jeff Wilson.
So this my thing. This is my thing about
go ahead.
The first game of the season. It's the first game of the season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of times where the Eagles was like 2-6. We win the first 3 games, the first 2-3 games of the season, and then go on a straight losing streak, and then come back and we make a solid run and we make the playoffs or something, or we don't make the playoffs, but we make it hard on everybody else. It's the first game of the season. That's why I'm gonna get wrapped around.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here frantic or nothing.
Oh, I know you. I know you not.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know, I didn't like Trey Lance's demeanor after we got down. I think his demeanor changed, which showed a lack of confidence. Kyle Shanahan kind of abandoned the run, which is our identity no matter how much we're down. Normally, we'll just pound teams out. But he didn't do that. He put it in Trey Lance's hands. Trey Lance ain't ready for that yet. I need him right now to treat Trey Lance like he would treat Jimmy G, where he would go out and not let Jimmy G fuck the game off.
I mean, I agree with everything you saying. And for Trey Lance, the young man, he just needs to look at it as, like you said, a growing pain. It's a lesson learned.
He needs reps, man. He ain't played a lot of football in the last 3 years. He needs reps.
And he should evolve week after week. He should evolve. The shit he did this week, the mistakes he made this week should not be the same mistakes he make next week. And the mistakes he makes next week should not be the mistakes he makes week 3. So, I mean,
I agree. Hey, what's up, Jay? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Go ahead, G.
So, I mean, but it is just, you know, like you said, it's week 1. It's growing pains, and the coach knowing that he has a very, very young quarterback that hasn't played an NFL game, that hasn't played hasn't taken a lot of reps in the past 36 to 48 months. You know what I'm saying?
He was missing throws out to the flat. Like
the
when the
biggest
running back would run out to the flat, he was missing that, throwing it at the dude's feet. You know, and then he has no touch, man. It's like he's trying to throw a BB through a lead wall. Every time he throws the ball, man, he has no touch. And he gonna have to learn that. I get it, man. But shit, you should already come into the football game with that. You should already be able to imagine that, like, this is how I need to throw that ball for to get. And really,
there are some things.
He's got a lot to learn, man.
There's some things that need to be automatic, and then there's other things that need to be like taught to him.
It's like touch. Real quick, touch is one of those things like you should learn when you young, like learning how to dribble with your opposite hand when you young.
Playing Pop Warner or whatever.
Yeah, so when you get to that certain level, you already know this is what I need to do. This dude, he's everything. Like, yo, fuck that. I'm about to put this heat on that bitch, and you can see the tracer behind it when he throw the motherfucker, like he got a tracer around on it. I mean, he'll learn it in time, man.
So since you said that, right, about maybe 12 years ago, 13 years ago, I was having a football conversation with some people, and they was like, oh, quarterback is the easiest position in the NFL. And I was like, no, it ain't either. I said, as a quarterback, you control the tempo of the game. You control your defense, really. And they was like, how does the quarterback control the defense? I said, because if your defense is always on the field, they're going to be pissed off at you because now they're tired.
Let me stop you right there. if they really asked you that question, you were talking to some
Really?
motherfucking morons.
Really? They really asked me that rag ass question. And I was deployed, so I ain't had no choice but to, because I ain't had shit else to do. I ain't had nothing else to do. So I was sitting there talking. I entertained it because you deployed. But after they asked me that question, though, and I answered it after our conversation was over, I never had another one with them.
I don't walk away from the conversations talking to people deployed. Like I was in Iraq in 06, man, and this guy told me Tom Brady was overrated. Now, this is after Tom Brady had already won 3 Super Bowls. He said, yeah, man, Tom Brady's overrated. And I looked at I said, I can't talk no more sports with you. I said, I'm not a Tom Brady fan. I'm not a Patriots fan. I said, but to call him overrated, I said, come on, man. Come on. You must be a fan of somebody in that division who's smacking y'all ass up on a regular.
I would have never said that he was overrated because that's an insult. That's an insult to Bill Belichick. Because Bill Belichick is going to make sure that any quarterback he got is not considered overrated. He's going to make sure. Now, what I used to say about Tom Brady was he's in the perfect system. He's a system quarterback. He's not going to survive outside of New England, and the motherfucker goes to Tampa Bay and wins a Super Bowl for a year.
Unless they allow him to bring a lot of that play calling into their system. So what world for y'all, Tom? This, that, and the third. Put that in the playbook.
Yeah.
And it's just like that. So
I mean, but with the touch. So also in that dumbass conversation I was having, I said Michael Vick makes shit look easy, but Michael Vick could not read a blitz. Michael Vick had he had escape room skills.
They call it escapability, but
yes, he had escape room skills.
So Trey Lance, he's decent at that. I think to be honest, for me right now, where he is, I think he sits in the pocket too long. I think I'm okay with him right now dropping back, and if that shit like, okay, my first read ain't open, take the fuck off. Cause they're gonna they played a lot of man and they sent a couple of extra people and he missed that shit. He missed the blitz where he could have just checked down. Instead, he held the ball and then he tried to, he missed that shit. So I'm okay with him. Look, all right, if you think it's a blitz, drop back, boom, right to the check down dude. And let him, he's supposed to be able to beat one person.
How tall is Trey Lance?
6'4".
He's 6. Oh, so yeah, he should be able to. A blitz coming, he should automatically see the blitz coming.
But he's not ready. He can't read that yet. He's not reading. He's missing all of that shit right now.
So he's Michael Vick.
He's missing all of it.
Because Michael Vick couldn't read a blitz to save his life. The only reason why he saw the blitz coming is because that internal clock in his head.
Yeah,
hit half a second and he was taken out.
But that's what I'm saying right now. That's what Trey Lance should be. I got it. He's trying to sit back there in the pocket, and he step up, do his thing, and still looking downfield. Fuck that, man. Take off.
You got to.
Fuck looking downfield. Take off, man.
If you want a long career in the NFL, you got to take off.
Because he know how to slide, too. He don't take a lot of hits like that with y'all. So I'm saying take off and slide. And you take off enough, it's going to slow that pass rush down eventually. And who cares if they don't think you can read the defense right now? Are you getting first downs? Are you moving the offense? Are you keeping our defense off the field, allowing them to rest? Then do that shit. Do what you got to do for our team to win. And I don't think he did that today. I think he tried to sit back there and be a pocket passer to try and make people forget about Jimmy G.
And
go be you.
So I'm glad you said that, because I am not sold on Jalen Hurts, but that's exactly what Jalen Hurts does.
We ain't got to him yet.
Yeah, okay. I'll back off that one then.
So on the other side of that, man, hey, Justin Fields, he's everything I thought he would be, man. I love Justin Fields. No offense to Trey Lance, but I mean, he came out a year earlier. I wanted us to draft Justin Fields. No, he came out the same draft, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He was the draft pick before Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 seasons.
I love Justin Fields though. The Bears. Go ahead.
He has now his internal clock. He has a 2.5 second internal clock. If that first
he missed it one time, his first preseason game, he got throttled. But since then, yeah, he like, fuck it, it's time to go.
Yep. Yeah, Ohio State coming out in him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see you. I'm out. Goodbye. It was like, pew. Damn. Oh, rough his ass up.
He's stupid, man. Hey, so Philly and the Commanders are leading y'all division, man.
By default.
We're going to get into that later, too, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 3-way tie right now.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go ahead. You want to move on? We good on?
Sure.
Hey, Chicago's defense, actually, they played well, too. I think.
I can see.
Well, they stripped Debo once, which was, I mean, he had the ball covered up, and the dude just randomly, like, swatted down and knocked the ball out from Debo, and then I was like, damn. So that was good. Then the Trey Lance interception. We moved the ball. We just would stall out in the red zone, and I think that's where we missed George Kittle. I don't think he played Ross Dwelly enough, because I think Dwelly, that he had Charlie Warner in there tight end. I think Ross Dwelly would have been better. I don't know, man. Hey, I'm not taking nothing away from Chicago. They played a great game, man. Mm-hmm. They played a great game. They was down 10-0, and they stayed the course. We couldn't move. We couldn't put the ball in the end zone. Hell, we wasn't even getting field goals. We punted a lot in the second half, and they took advantage, man. And we 0-1 right now, and we'll see if we can, get back on the right track next week.
It'll be a recovery. It'll be. I think Trey Lance, he hears the little character sitting on his shoulder telling him, if you don't get this shit together, you're gonna be sitting on that bench again.
Well, and I think that's an issue. No, you're a fucking professional. You done took this dude's job. You shouldn't be worried about that motherfucker behind you now.
Well, that's right about now, because
he shouldn't. And if he is, then he need to go over there and get that position back to that man. Otherwise, you got the position. You the man in charge. Run that shit. Run it with confidence. Run it. Play it, knowing that you ain't coming out the fucking game.
By week 5,
but
the first quarterback to get hurt, y'all gonna be getting so many phone calls. Shit, they may call.
They was talking about if we'd have cut Jimmy G or whatever, the Rams was gonna pick him up to play backup behind Matt Stafford. That's legit. That came from Adam Schefter. They was lurking.
Yeah, the first QB that gets hurt in the league, Jimmy Garoppolo is gonna get. He's gonna get some. They're gonna get San Francisco.
If it's anybody in the NFC, I don't see it happening.
I don't understand. I'm not a fan of trading players especially a team in your conference.
Hey, what's going on, sis?
A team in your especially a team in your division. Like
Yeah.
how we
Yeah.
how we was going
Exactly.
back and forth with T.O. and with the Cowboys. Oh, that's a no go for me.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So
So
yeah,
let's see what I got next, man. Let's do this one. Thoughts?
that's exactly what it say right there. The fucking Giants one.
Hey, man.
Like WTF?
Yeah, like Bizarro World.
Yeah.
The Eagles won, the Giants won. The NFC West gonna be 0-4 after tomorrow night because Russ gonna cook Seattle.
About like how how Patrick Mahomes cooked the Cardinals.
Well, he didn't play for them, no. Well, that is his old coach though, but Russ going back to play against Seattle, so he gonna
But I'm
cook that
saying
ass.
that ass whooping gonna be like Kansas City gave to Arizona. I
Yeah,
was
but how you feel about that? The Giants with that upset, man, and that is an upset, dude. I don't care what nobody say. My cousin, he a Giants fan. He said a win is a win. He is absolutely correct. But damn,
beating Tennessee.
we all got that one wrong for the record.
Look, we got y'all game wrong. We got this one wrong.
Yeah.
And several others.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
several others.
And that's why I don't bet money on that shit, man. Because I can't bet money on shit I can influence myself.
Exactly. So Saquon Barkley had 164 yards rushing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off of 18 carries.
He busted boys open, man.
Yeah. Daniel Jones had 188 yards
passing. Hold up. What was Saquon's stats?
18 for 164. He averaged damn near a first down a carry. He was averaging 9 yards a carry.
Carries for 164. Any passing yards?
He had 6 receptions for 30 yards. So him himself
boom
had 24 touches.
Yeah.
194 yards.
Yeah. Hey man, Saquon said he had something to prove this year because people was chattering about the Giants trading him.
Yeah. Yeah, because he hadn't been producing and he'd been hurt.
He been injured more than anything, man. So yeah. Hell yeah. What you sipping on, man? You got your little blue solo cup like you trying to hide shit from security at the PTA meeting. Oh, okay.
Like I said, I just got off the road, so I got some shit to do tomorrow. Tomorrow my anniversary too, so
congrats.
Yep. 7 years.
Hey, so in 2 weeks, the 49ers will be playing the Sunday night game, man. So of course we'll be broadcasting doing that shit. Like I said, man, people think because I be on Facebook posting a bunch of bullshit, they think that I take this shit so seriously, man. Or I be on here fussing this shit. Man, this shit is strictly entertainment. For entertainment purposes only. I got a whole different plan, man.
Yeah.
Like we used to say back in the day, watch my smoke.
Derrick Henry had 21 carries, 82 yards.
That's it?
That's it.
Damn. That front 4 for the Giants, front 7 for the Giants. It must be or their O-line or the Titans O-line is trash.
Yeah. They had 93 total yards rushing on the ground.
Wow.
and 266 in the air off 20 receptions. Ryan
So they
Tannehill
put it in Tannehill's hand. Oh, that's a bad mistake.
he was 20 for 33 for 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, but he got sacked once. Yeah, I see what happened there. The Giants damn near had more yards than what Tennessee had. Giants had damn near more yards on the ground than what Tennessee had in the air. The Giants had 238 on the ground.
Damn.
Off 32 carries.
So the Titans front four is trash.
Basically. That's exactly what I'm
reading. Well, no disrespect to Saquon. You know, I don't know what the Giants offensive line looks like, but damn.
It's no disrespect to anybody, but when
exactly.
When you giving up 238 yards off 32 carries, something wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the Giants only had 188 yards passing. Daniel Jones only threw for 188. So, I mean...
Yeah, that's cool, man. You know, I got my iPad right here next to my laptop. Man, I ain't even looking up none of that shit, man. I've been fucked up all day. But
yeah,
anyway,
I'm on ESPN.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you looking that up, stat guy. Earn your keep, boy. All right, hey, look, check this out. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this.
Fucking ain't right. So I ain't get to watch the game. I had to,
yeah, I know.
I had to listen to it.
I try to keep you updated too, man. Even though I knew you was listening to it.
Yeah, I was listening to it on my phone.
So, I guess you're gonna go back and watch it.
Probably.
So I won't.
Probably not.
I won't ask you to assess it. I didn't watch it because it was on the same time as the 49ers game.
Well,
so I didn't watch it.
So the first quarter, I got to see the first quarter, and then my wife said she was tired, so I had to drive. So
yeah. Oh, you like watching it on your phone?
Yeah, that's why I got that. That's why I text Pep that link.
Hold up.
When he said he couldn't watch it.
Hold up.
But Jalen Hurts had 243 yards, no passing touchdowns, no interceptions. He took a sack. Any quarterback. I don't know too many quarterbacks that can say they ain't never been sacked. So rushing, we had 216 on the ground. Miles Sanders and Hurts both had over 90. They was close to 100. Miles Sanders he was 13 for 96.
Check the private chat.
And then they all scored
I should have got all them stats for you, man, but that means I'd have had to put that shit on the slide and all that shit, and then I was like, no. I was like, no.
That's a strong.
Fucked up. I ain't working out. Hey, man. Hey, look. You know what, man? We'll talk offline, man. You know, sometimes you just step back and look at some shit and be like, yeah, that don't jive. You know what I'm saying?
Now when we supposed to leave at 7:00 this morning.
Yeah, hey, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Now the surprise is Devontae Smith didn't have not one catch today.
I noticed there were no highlights for that guy.
Not one. He had a catch, but they called it back for holding, so it didn't count. But AJ Brown had 10 for 155. The Dallas Goedert had 3 for 60. After that, Kenneth Gainwell had 2 for 12. So, I mean, that was. But from what I was hearing, from what I could hear, and what I've been saying about the Eagles all the time, I love my birds, so don't get it twisted. But from what I've been saying is, we'll get a lead, and then we take our foot off the gas.
That's what we did today.
Everybody knows when you get a team down, you put your foot on their throat and you apply pressure. Don't go away from what you've been doing. And that's Nick Sirianni's problem. That was Doug Peterson's problem. So I mean,
I would hold up. I would like to go on record and ask you not to use the term "put your foot on his throat," just for what that the funny thing is I done tweeted that to TNT because Charles Barkley and Shaq would say that shit all the time, or Kenny Smith, and I tweeted TNT and I'm like, hey, how about y'all tell them not to use that metaphor anymore just because of what's been going on. So I'll never use it. You'll never hear me use it.
I feel you.
Yeah, they didn't really finish them. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't. They allowed Detroit, and listening to the game, Detroit's defense is pretty solid. Their offense has issues.
My guy.
What's going on, gents?
I got the text after you jumped on, but welcome. Hey, Pep in the house, man. That means we got something else to talk about, but we talk about the Eagles right now because they won. We already talked about the 49ers losing. We talked about the Giants winning. Now we talk about the Eagles winning.
I mean, it's just our defense. Our defense gives away games because we didn't score in the fourth quarter. It's like they felt that 17-point lead was good enough to win that game. I mean, it was, but I mean, if I got you down 17, I'm trying to put you down 50.
So chances of beating Takam. We're never making this. This mission is cursed.
We can't hear you.
Sure.
It is cursed.
Done.
You muted.
Okay, so yeah, y'all still got the W. Of course, it's some stuff that y'all can clean up. It's some stuff that everybody can clean up. It's like we just said. It's the first damn game of the season, so congrats, but y'all got the W, so y'all
got it.
Y'all right there.
Can you at least try?
You got any thoughts on the Eagles, Pep? Did you watch that at all, or did you glance at it? Okay, we're gonna move on then, real quick. We're gonna move on real quick. Gone. Gone. Go.
You got no time?
Hell yeah.
All right.
How much time do we need?
Joe Flacco is Joe Flacco.
Hey, can I just say, I'm really pissed that he beat us in the Super Bowl, man. But he had a great defense too. But I'm really pissed, Joe Flacco. He showed his ass that first half. Just
yo. But you want to know what's crazy? The Jets almost had 400 yards of offense. We had 104 yards more than Baltimore.
Yeah, Flacco had 307 passing.
Yeah, but he threw the ball 59 times too.
Yeah,
damn.
But he threw the ball 60 times.
They just totally abandoned the run. And from what I saw, Breece Hall, 32, right? He wearing 32?
20.
Who's wearing 32?
That's Michael Carter.
He was doing his thing a little bit, man.
They both were.
Yeah. They had 83 yards.
They abandoned the run if he threw 59 times.
They did abandon the run, but what happened was, no, I'm not gonna say what happened. I'm gonna just say LaFleur. That's what happened.
Coaching.
The offensive coordinator. That's what happened. I mean, I got it. You got Joe Flacco, but hey, man, the defense played well, but I mean, it's only so much they could do.
I mean, Lamar Jackson had 213 yards passing,
but he wasn't even trying to run today.
Nope.
He wasn't even trying to run.
I can see the frustration on your face.
He wasn't trying to run, and it wasn't like they led the league in rushing last season, but they probably ran for maybe 100 yards a day, maybe.
Who's that?
Baltimore.
Nope.
I'm saying maybe.
They had 63 yards.
That's fucking crazy.
And how do you? Okay. Yeah, I was just watching it, like frustrated. It was 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, pick, 3 and out, 3 and out, missed field goal. Did we get the ball back? Did we make a field goal? Like, that's what happens when you sign a Cowboys former kicker. And then he missed the extra point when we finally scored a touchdown with 50 seconds left.
Wow.
The line, I mean, you text me like the line was bad, but I mean, they was getting pressured. They only got like 3 sacks, and we had a rookie that wasn't even supposed to be playing that started at right tackle, and he held his own over there. So,
y'all must have been giving them like some really good.
Yeah, we was losing the field position. We was losing field position all day.
So let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead, G.
Lamar had 213 yards passing.
Yep.
And the most any one of his receivers had, well, he had 3 receivers that had over 50. But none of them had more than 60.
But one receiver had 59 yards receiving, but he had a 55-yard touchdown pass.
Bateman.
Bateman. I don't know what the safety was doing because he ain't even hit him with a good.
Hold up, that's what I was about to ask you, Pep. How do you feel about how your defense played today?
The defense didn't play. They didn't play that bad. I mean, they gave up that one big play, but they didn't play that bad. And then Breece Hall is the other Hall. That's the corner, 37. Oh, I wish he would have got cut. Oh man. He can't cover the numbers, man.
Wow.
He can't cover the numbers. Like his rookie year, I was like, all right, he a rookie. Then last year it was like, damn, dude, like, can you cover anybody?
And he can't cover a nickel with a paper towel.
And then today, I mean, like, it was the Falcons preseason game. He was getting toasted. And then today, you don't even start, but you're giving up touchdown passes.
That's like the guy who comes in a basketball game off the bench, like the 10th man, and he go out there and get 2 techs that just change the momentum of the game. Like, motherfucker, you the 10th man on the fucking bench. Why the fuck are you out here getting 2 techs?
Like your shoes shouldn't even be laced up.
Yeah.
You know, they win that Sauce like 4 times. He had like 2 short completions, and then he broke up a pass against Mark Andrews. But like, dude, this dude is a rookie. And
did they call him a lockdown corner after that?
You know, they be trying that, but there's no such thing no more. I mean, and you got to throw at him.
They tried that bullshit with Malcolm Butler.
Yeah. And they tried it. They was trying it with old boy who turned to toast Thursday night too.
Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, he was getting smoked, man. He was getting smoked. Like
that boy,
he was getting smoked like a pack of cools, man.
he
Like
was getting smoked like a turkey on Thanksgiving.
he was smoking like I be smoking.
Like a
I be
chimney.
smoking. I call myself Big Chiefa. That's how much he was getting smoked.
Hey, I don't know, man.
Pep, I feel your pain because when the Eagles lose, it's disgusting. I just picked them apart and they won.
Hey, we all know I tried. Like I picked Baltimore to win that game. Like I said, the Jets was gonna lose, but I thought they would play better. They looked like a clear JB team out there today.
Wow.
They would have probably lost to Georgia Southern.
Well, ask some of the top 25 about yesterday how they lost.
But that was Nebraska.
Oh, they did more than try Jalen Ramsey. They paid Jalen Ramsey.
But
Jalen
reminds
Ramsey
me,
forgot he was on defense.
that's 2 games in a row because he was getting toasted in the Super Bowl.
Yes, it was. He was
They
an escort.
back the Brinks truck up.
Man, Chase and Higgins was giving it to him.
He was an escort.
Yeah, I was just like I've been frustrated watching the Jets before, but I was like, come on, man, like you got people wanting to fire the coaching staff
today, man. But I'm fucking impatient, man. I think if they traded 3 picks to get up to draft your ass, you should be out there. You should be out there changing the franchise. To be honest, man, it's like they traded them 3 picks for him to come in and be a game manager, like Jimmy G. Oh, but yeah, you're black, so use your legs when you get in trouble. Like, nah, nigga, go out there and go for that shit. Like, fuck it. You drop back 2 steps. Oh shit, don't look right. Fuck it, take off. You 6'4". You 6'4", like 230, 240. Go.
Like, yeah, I wasn't expecting Flacco to come in and be Joe Namath, but golly,
Nobody was, man.
golly, dude.
I hate that dude beat us, man. Well, I hate he beat us. I hate our play calling in that last series of that fucking Super Bowl. Anyway, man, that's a whole nother podcast, man.
Yeah,
Let's see what we got next, man. What else I put up here? Right here. Boom. Who want to go?
Yeah, I started watching that. I was like, good goodness.
So that game came on after the Eagles game, and I was listening to it, and man, that was ridiculous. That was totally ridiculous.
So when I said that the offense wasn't going to be no different, hey man, as long as you got 15. And Travis Kelce still had like 8-9 catches for $120, $130.
Yeah, I mean, he is who he is, man. I mean, most of the time when you got a good tight end, it don't matter who they got around them. If they got that rapport with their quarterback, hey, he gonna get his money regardless, man.
The one person who couldn't get open was Harmon, though. I think he had like two catches for like 16 yards.
Well, I think we all said that Arizona really wasn't shit. I think we all did say that. So
we gonna go ahead. We gonna show that too. Go ahead. We gonna show that too. Go ahead though.
They just how old boy said, they are who we thought they were.
I think that guy was actually coaching the Cardinals. So
yeah, Dennis Green.
Dennis Green.
He was coaching. Yeah, Dennis Green. He was coaching the Cardinals. So
because they should have beat the Bears. They should have beat the Bears that game. Oh, he was hot too. Yeah. So Any thoughts on the Colts tying with Houston?
It was a tie, so they didn't lose.
Yeah. No, it was a tie.
Yeah, my man's hit me up. He said, "Yeah, we tied with the Colts, but the 49ers lost." And I'm like, "Yeah, a tie is like a loss, man. That shit'll get you put out the playoffs. It will get you put out the playoffs."
That one tie will hurt your feelings.
It will put you out the playoffs.
Like you wasn't even, man. Fuck a tie. That's why I say. I told somebody. I think I said it on this podcast that a tie should be considered an L. If you tie, there shouldn't even be a tie column. Just give them both L's. Just give them both losses.
I mean, it's like they do though. It don't really count against your overall record, so it hurts you. It hurts you.
Big time.
Whether they call it a loss or a tie, it hurts you, man.
Because if you finish it with the city, or they tied, or let's say the Colts, because I don't think
if you're 9-6-1 and somebody 10-7, you out.
You out.
You out.
Because you got a tie.
Simple, yo.
Yeah.
You going to this?
If you 8-1 and the other team is 9-8, you out. like you out.
Going
and you can lose a division that way too.
You can lose a division
because you got a tie. Yeah.
Well, this is a defensive game so far.
Hey, so look, check this out though. From what I saw, that Chiefs offense, that shit was still high powered. They put a 44 on them fools, damn near half 100.
Yeah, I think they was taking it easy on them in the second half. Didn't Sukup come from? Sukup was in Baltimore, wasn't he? Brian Sukup.
I think he done been in a few places, man.
Yeah, can't be missing no field goals down there.
Sukup. They call him Sukup, I think. I don't know.
Who he played for?
I don't know.
I ain't watching the game.
Tampa Bay. He playing for Tampa Bay.
He just shanked the fuck out of kicks, man. Who else? I know one.
Bless you.
I know who we got to talk about. Yeah, I got Eagles fans on my feed talking shit, but they wouldn't come on the podcast. So.
No. Yeah, there's a button. No, you look on the front. There's a button.
But that's cool. I like that though. Interception.
The bottom. We say it's Eagles fans that want to come on.
Well, I got them hit me up on my timeline, man. I know. Hey, man. I mean, for a team with one Super Bowl, I don't think motherfuckers should even be allowed to talk sometimes. Man.
We've been to three. We've been to three.
Been to three.
We've been to three, and two of them got thrown away. Well, that first one, Ron Jaworski ain't have a choice.
No, yeah.
Because Lester Hayes was grabbing interceptions.
Man, that's my guy, man. And he has so much stickum on his shit.
Exactly.
Yo, man, he be rubbing his hands in people's face. Lester Hayes, that's my guy. When I went to Korea, I got a jersey made of that dude, man.
Lester Hayes.
Motherfuckers don't even know who Lester Hayes is.
With his pinky and shit. Like, his pick six. Didn't he have like 2 pick sixes in that Super Bowl? But, and then.
I don't know.
I'm not going to say the other name. Interception.
Yeah, I said that. I keep forgetting I get the feed before.
Yeah, you know, I'm like 14 seconds behind you. I'm sitting at my computer, so it's behind.
Must have been Dak.
See
I
this
don't
one?
know who else it would be. Ooh, look at that footwork. Hey, Leonard
Yeah.
Fournette is a punisher, man.
I remember him when he was like 12, man. When
Fournette?
when Nick Saban was coaching LSU, and
when
he offered him a scholarship.
Hey, G. Hey, who Kenny King, man? Who is Kenny King, Jay?
You talking
He
about
was
the basketball dude?
he was a receiver or a running back.
He said he bodied y'all, like he said he's out there bodying y'all, man. Like,
Look, that first Super Bowl
uh-huh.
with Jaworski at the helm. Look, the Raiders ran through us like we took some X-Lax, like we took the whole box of X-Lax and was just sitting on the toilet. They had us shook. We was shaking like strippers in the daggone in the strip club.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a running back.
Yeah,
Kenny King was a running back.
He played for OU. He played for OU. I remember him.
Man, look, that's why I said he was a receiver or a running
I
back.
remember seeing some stuff on him.
Couldn't do nothing with them. Nothing at all.
I'll give y'all something offline, man. I know somebody who yeah. I looked it up, Jay. I remember that now.
It's all good. It is all good.
Yeah, it happens, man.
Because it took us 1,000,001 years to go back.
Yeah, at least y'all been back. I'm just saying.
Hey, man, you gotta be, man. It's gotta be rough to be a Jets fan, man.
It was only two seasons. The one where we had Brett and all that, and then in '98, the Jets was everybody picked to go to the Super Bowl. And in the first game, Vinny Testaverde tore his Achilles tendon.
That's when I had Kirby Richards too, ain't it?
And Bill. Who?
Richards. What they called him, Swerving Curvin Richards. Who was y'all running back then?
Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin.
Yeah.
It was Curtis Martin. Yeah.
Curtis.
We had Keyshawn, Crabette, but Bill Parcells wanted to sign Rick Meyer as a backup and not play Ray Lucas, who played anyway because Rick Meyer sucked it up like he was still at Notre Dame.
I was never a fan of Rick Meyer when he was at Notre Dame.
Or in the NFL.
Or in the NFL.
He was worse in the NFL.
I thought he was a newer version of Doug Flutie. That was it.
Nah, man.
Back
then, Notre Dame was stacked.
They were. In the backfield and at receivers. When you got receivers, got world-class
They
speed.
were overrated back then, like they are now.
Yeah, Lou
Fuck
Holtz
Notre
could win the
Dame.
big one.
Very true.
Fuck Notre Dame. Fuck Lou Holtz, old right wing ass. Too. Never mind. We ain't bringing the kind of politics here. Disregard. Yeah,
That's all.
disregard. My bad.
Lying ass Lou. He lied right in my face.
Did he?
Right. Him, the dude who won a national championship after Nick Saban. They used to play at Michigan. Les Miles or something like that.
Les Miles. Yeah, it's Les Miles.
Yeah. So him, Les Miles, and like some dude from the Tampa Bay organization, Tampa Bay Rays, they came over to Iraq. You know, we got to talking. And, Lou Holtz, I was like, somebody said I was from South Carolina. He was like, yeah, where you from? I was like, I'm from Denmark. Yeah, I was down there recruiting. I was at the high school. And in my mind, I was like,
he lied out his
wasn't.
ass. No, you wasn't.
No, you wasn't.
Motherfuckers will know if you come to town.
Like, no.
Motherfuckers will know if you come to town, bro.
It's like when
on,
Dean
man.
Smith walked in the gym to come see Larry.
Yes.
Everybody knew who Dean Smith was. But you ain't.
So,
you didn't.
I went to a basketball tournament when I was 17 in Yakima, Washington, and Jimmy Valvano was in there, and we all knew he was in there. And we went up there and we sat around Jimmy Valvano and sat there like we ain't talked to him. We just sat there like, yo, it's Jimmy
just
B.
gracious to be in his presence.
You know what I'm saying? I met Digger Phelps. Shit like, yo, you know what a motherfucker in the house. So if he said that, yeah, he's lying out his devil ass.
But I did ask Les Miles so he's coming to coach Michigan.
You don't want Les Miles to coach.
Nah, but then you thought he was a good coach. So
no, because he used to coach at Oklahoma State. He wasn't a good coach there. Yeah,
but he was from that was when Rich Rodriguez was there. And I would have rather had Les Miles than Rich Rodriguez.
To each stay on.
Yeah.
Well, Les Miles, he's still dying as hell. But anyway, that's a whole nother podcast, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
I was never a Notre Dame fan, so
running down his face.
Me neither.
Never, ever.
Oh, Notre Dame is the most overrated college football team in history every year.
The crazy part is, I've been saying it when I was in Germany, when I first came in the Army. I've been telling people, I'm like, yo,
lying ass.
Notre Dame don't play anybody but USC every year.
Yep. And so what? You beat the Air Force.
They won't join the conference, man.
They won't.
That's what I would hate.
They won't.
Now they think
they get smacked up on a regular.
They play an ACC schedule, a modified ACC schedule.
Yeah, it's not even a real ACC schedule.
We know when he was on I-95 South. Oh, you goddamn right.
You know when they showing up.
Tampa Bay giving Dallas that work. Dak is clearly struggling. BA, we miss you, brother, because I want to see your face.
Jordan Love got some time today.
Yeah.
You like that? You like that?
Hey, man. He played all right today.
Kirk Cousins.
He played all right, but when you know Jefferson
a
had 9 catches.
A broke clock is right twice a day, man. Kirk Cousins. Every now and then you make him think, damn, maybe he was worth all that guaranteed money. And there's other days you'd be like, man, I wouldn't give a squirt of piss for this motherfucker. I said, not me. He ain't never been worth no money. Kirk Cousins.
Even today, I still don't think that.
He's suspect.
Real
suspect.
When he was in Washington,
he's suspect.
When he was in Washington, I thought he was liquid shit. So
hey, I watched him at Michigan State. So,
oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So did I. I watch a lot of sports. I see all that shit, bro. Man.
But Justin Jefferson, couldn't nobody cover him.
9 for 184.
9 for 184 and 2 touchdowns.
All I kept hearing was Justin Jefferson. I'm like, God damn, is anybody watching this guy?
No, that joker had 11 targets, 9 catches. Thielen and Cook. And
so what y'all think about that though, man? Hey, G, you put
I said they was going to win.
Hey, how about this? Hey, look here. Hey, Pep, you pull up stats for the defense. G, you pull up stats for the offense for this game. Well, you pull up stats for the G. You pull up stats for the Vikings. Pep, you pull up stats for the Packers.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever
looking
y'all
at it.
want.
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
bet.
at it.
Whenever you ready, go.
Aaron Rodgers had a 16% QBR today.
Yeah, whatever stands out to you. 16%. Not that I
16,
ain't believe in that shit. I think that shit is trash, but man, that sounds
67,
really low.
67%. I mean, yeah, he went. Like, if you don't look at all those other numbers, the 22 for 34 looks decent, but it was 190. He only had 195, and he threw a pick, and he got sacked 4 times.
BA talking about some absolute terrible play calling.
The 2 running backs couldn't get off.
We don't want to hear from BA right now because he didn't want to broadcast during the game. So we don't want to hear from BA.
Running back Dylan led in receptions with 5. So, again, Sammy Watkins had 3 catches for 18 yards.
Yeah.
Cobb had 2 catches for 14.
Right.
Hey, man. I was telling your boy what was he gonna do without Devontae Adams? I mean, they got
that meant
time.
a lot. That meant
they
a
got
lot.
16. They got 16 more games, but I don't see too much
But
difference.
shit, didn't the Raiders lose today? Did the Raiders lose today?
They did lose.
So yeah.
But
I mean, he'd have lost either way.
Yeah. But you know, with his numbers in this game, it might have affected this game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was just fucking around, man.
Yeah, because he was killing the Chargers.
Mm.
Yeah, he was.
He was killing the Chargers. I mean,
but we guessed right, so.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins threw 2 less passes than Aaron Rodgers. His QBR was 80.7. He threw 2 touchdowns. Had 277 yards off 23 for 32. Dalvin Cook ran the ball for 20 and got he ran the ball 20 times, had 90 yards. Matson had 8 for 36. So their running game was on point. Green Bay's running game wasn't that far off. They had 18 for 111.
Yeah, but they 2 backs. You had 49 and 45 yards. 5 carries. Did he get hurt? Because he had 5 carries for 49 yards. So why wouldn't you run him?
Unacceptable.
Well,
that's 9 yards.
He had
4
carries
carry.
for 20 yards because he had 1 carry for 29.
Math.
Yeah, but 5 carries for 49. That means run him some more. Because they're not stopping him.
I agree.
They're not stopping him.
That means the offensive line is working for you. So they took it out of his hands and put it in Aaron Rodgers, it sound like.
Yeah, and then Dylan had 10 carries for 45 yards. So why wouldn't you give Aaron Jones 5 more carries? Because if you give him 5 more carries, that's 90 yards at least.
Right.
If he's going to run it like he was running it before.
Yeah. And then Justin Jefferson, 9 for 184 yards, 2 touchdowns. Longest was 64. Allen Thielen had 3 for 36. Dalvin Cook had 3 for 18. Munt had 3 for 17. And Osborne had 3 for 14.
Spreading the ball around, man.
Yes, he did. 23 receptions, 277 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
I mean, Kirk Cousins will give you that shit every now and then. He's like, I think Kirk Cousins he's now taking over as the new Ryan Fitzmagic. He'll give you 4 good games, and then after that, fucking toss up, man.
He got to go to he got to be a backup first so he can do that.
He was a backup.
RG3.
Yeah, until RG3 kept blowing his knees up.
Man, I watched that injury, man. RG3 last injury, man. I was like, yo, man, that shit. He had to rip his knee up. Some fierce. But anyway. Ooh, drop the bomb on him.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Shit.
He hurt, though.
Yeah, he hurt himself, though.
But he caught the ball.
Hell yeah. He hurt his knee. I tore my PCL like that, man. My knee hit directly on the ground. Like, anyway, fuck that. I ain't talking about no old war injuries. So how y'all think Aaron Rodgers looked without Devontae Adams though?
Just like I thought he would.
Suspect.
They didn't bring nobody in. Like that's the one thing I don't understand about Green Bay. You want to pay, you don't really want Aaron Rodgers, but you paid to keep him.
Right.
But you don't bring nobody in to help.
Right. Well, because they gave him all the money.
I
wonder how they was gonna pay Devontae Adams and then pay anybody else who needed to be paid after them too. Because Aaron Rodgers took so much money, man.
So they still got Randall Cobb, but he's old.
Yeah.
He is. He old. He a little long in the tooth, man.
He ain't getting open like he used to no more.
Nope. Who's this? Watkins.
Sammy Watkins. He ain't getting open no more. It's only so many ankle injuries you can have before eventually it's gonna start slowing you down. Because you can't cut like you used to. You can rehab all you want, but I'm walking on eggshells, so I know.
The running back led the team in receiving.
Yeah, Dylan. 5 catches for 46 yards or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be an interesting season, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, already, man. Already.
It's going to be real interesting.
That's college and pro, man.
I was about to say, college football is going to be an interesting season, too.
So here's
the top 5 will flip-flop. Georgia's going to be number 1 by the end of the season.
No, they number 1 now.
Are they?
They number 1
Yeah, they already flipped them.
Yeah, Alabama.
Flipped them.
That performance.
Alabama dropped the
2. But
they should have dropped the 5.
Sometimes I disagree.
It don't
with
matter.
that, though, but it really don't, because they still got to play each other.
Yeah, dropping for losing. Yeah.
It's dropping like that when you win.
So
yeah, well, that's what I meant for winning. I said
and you won on the road too.
So real quick, let me ask y'all this question. Because I've said it a couple times to some people. What do you think about college football not having no rankings? Because to me, they really don't mean shit until the end of the season. You don't get ranked until your last 4 weeks in the season.
It will still end up the same way.
Yeah.
You still had those blue bloods in the college football playoff. I mean, they always going to find a way to get them in because they generate the most money. It all goes back to the money. It's a field goal fest. Hey, look, check this out, though. It's halftime. I'm hungry. We're going to go to a commercial. See if I can sell some soap.
All right.
And then we'll be back, man. We'll be back we'll be back. It won't be long, though.
I was read James' comment. He might go live
Which
after
one?
he take the L. His last one.
Oh, yeah. So we're gonna be back here. We'll see y'all shortly. I'm faded, like
as usual.
Yeah. Nah, not like this, man. I've been drinking since this morning, man. So, like,
Your liver rock hard.
it is, man. Oh, man. So it is 9/11. Before we go,
my report date, Fort Drum, 2001.
Let's cheers up to that. I ain't gonna get it. I'm gonna show the back of the bottle.
Yeah, y'all heard what I said, right?
Yeah, that was your report date.
So all day on the 10th, I was in Brooklyn. All day. I was in Brooklyn. And I always say my father jinxed me. He was like, yeah, well, it's a good time to join the army now. Ain't no wars going on. Yeah, next morning.
Yeah.
Next morning, I'm in Syracuse, looking like, what's this movie coming out? Until I saw that live.
Yeah.
I was like, man, oh shit. Yeah.
That was your ship day?
All right.
That was the day I got the Fort Drum. That was my report date, September 11th.
All right, we'll get some stories about that, man.
Yeah,
Let's do real quick. Let's do this commercial for a while. I'll be back.
Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs.
Just 14 seconds left, but here's your start in the second half. Turn machine. Detail on this return.
Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfume. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs.
Really have to convince Tampa Bay that somebody can beat them in some one-on-one route running.
Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your Black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Eros Body Essentials is your black and veteran-owned one-stop online store for bath and shower products to soothe your mind, body, and soul. These all-natural products do not contain palm oil, mica powder, or perfumes. Only essential oils and FDA-approved ingredients. Go to erosbodyessentials.com for your essential bath and shower needs.
What up? What up? What up? What's good? What's good?
I was sitting there reading the news.
Yeah, that's cool. This tonight to do it. We just fucking off, basically. What was we talking about? What was the question asked before we left?
I was talking about my report date.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
y'all talk about the Browns in Carolina?
Nope.
We didn't.
Let's go.
We sure enough didn't.
Cleveland did what they had to do to win that game. But they almost let Baker take it. Jokers ran the ball 39 times for 217 yards.
Sure enough did.
I mean, I will say Brissett played bad, but he ain't play that good either. 18 for 34, 147. Hey, come on, man. You've been in the league long enough to play better than that. But when you can't
He's basically been a third string point guard, man, his whole career.
Yeah. But Nick Chubb ran for 141.
And Kareem Hunt had 46 off 11.
Yep.
We got a quarterback. We could have traded him.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey had 10 carries, 33 yards.
Hey, man. His time is up. He was good his first couple of years. It is over now.
They put too much on him, man. It might be time to actually move him to a slot receiver and bring in a real running back.
Baker Mayfield had 235 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Got sacked 4 times for 28.
But did you see how many times they fumbled? They ain't lose them all. Them jokers was fumbling that thing.
Yeah, I was going to say Mayfield fumbled 4 times. They had a total of 5 fumbles.
Yeah. But they ain't lose none, though.
Nope. But he said that he said that they was going to beat Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Had to eat that shit.
They give up that last second field goal.
He had to eat that shit. Especially when you had one receiver had Anderson had 5 receptions for 102 yards.
Yeah. He would have still looked good in green and white. They ain't want to pay him. That ain't happening.
He got to be fucked up right now. That
That's
ain't
not
happening.
It's not happening.
That ain't even close.
The owner not gonna trade for him when the owner traded him away. Robert Kraft traded him away.
Well, they like Mac Jones too, so they love Mac
Yeah.
Jones.
But he traded him away because Belichick wanted to get rid of Brady, and that wasn't happening.
Right. Fucking Dolphins won.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, they was lighting down New England up.
Yeah, it's crazy world, man.
Mac Jones left the game.
Did he?
He got hurt.
Yeah, I think they put him out. He had to go get X-rays on his back.
Wow.
So that
But they only got one quarterback listed. He got sacked twice. Shit, he lost 20 yards off them 2 sacks. He was 21 for 30, 213. Damian Harris had 9 carries, 48 yards. Miami didn't have little to the. Miami had 65 yards rushing off 23 carries. And Tua had 273 off 23 for 33. Now he spread the ball around. Hill was 8 for 94. Waddle was 4 for 69. Edmonds 4 for 40. Wilson 2 for 20. Mostert 1 for 16, and Smythe 1 for 14. The other ones had 1 for 8, 1 for 8, and 1 for 1. Mark Gesicki, or whatever his name is, from Penn State. Tyreek Hill and Tagovailoa both fumbled, but they didn't lose none.
Yeah. That's a game I wish would have ended in a tie.
Yeah, because y'all in the same division.
Mm-hmm.
Smurf, you muted.
Y'all see BA, right?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
You ain't want to come on. That's why we did last
He
night.
even tried to log in, but he cussing.
No. And that system is gone. That system is in Las Vegas. That Garoppolo knew.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's in Miami, because that coach is the one. He was the run game coach.
But boy is the head coach for the Raiders.
So I'm trying to see if they said anything about Mac Jones. About his
That's a good question, BA. But who knows what these dudes be thinking about, man? These owners or whoever they call themselves now, governors.
Yeah. The guy, he suffered a back injury.
Yeah. He played the whole game, but after the game they took him in for X-rays.
Look at they
depth chart.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was pulling up. I need to see that depth chart.
think it's Brian. I think it's Hoyer.
Brian Hoyer.
Yep. Yeah.
Brian Hoyer. I think he probably is the number 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting season.
Hey man, but that's what we talked about though. Injuries.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Injuries.
That's exactly what we said.
I mean, we ain't done yet. So here, let's go to this. Let's go. Let's do.
Black Air Force
Let's
Ones
start
worked.
with you, Pep.
The Black Air Force Ones worked. when the Jets playing, I don't watch nobody else. But I saw the highlights and Burrow's giving that thing up today. That joker had 4 turnovers in the first half. He finished with 5.
When he had a fumble. Yeah. Yeah, he lost the fumble.
But that still shows you how good Cincinnati still might be because they still only lost by, and they had to go to overtime to lose. So I don't know how well those Black Air Force Ones work, but they wasn't knocking nobody out with them all.
All right, G, what you got on your hometown team?
Shit, they ain't my hometown team. Fuck the Steelers. Fuck them, and just like that other guy. But I mean, they got lucky. They got lucky. They got that one pass. I'll say Trubisky played his ass off for 5 minutes.
Tricky Mitch.
Got that pick 6 to start the game, though.
Yeah. I mean, their field goal kicker almost gave it away for him because he kicked the game-winning field goal, but he missed the one before that. And I'm driving, and I hear this. He hit the upright. I was like, damn, what the hell was that? And they're like, oh, he missed it. He missed it. I was like, okay. And it's like, oh, they can hear that. They can hear that miss all the way back in Pittsburgh. Man, fuck Pittsburgh. Fuck Pittsburgh as a staff, football team, and an organization.
Watt tore his pec.
Yeah. He's out for at least 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Pittsburgh had a lot of injuries this game too.
Is he turning into his brother now? I remember after JJ was tearing the league up, he just started getting hurt every season.
Yep. They Steelers lost a lot of folks. They lost 3 key players today?
I don't know.
They lost TJ Watt.
Yeah.
From the defense. They lost Najee Harris from the offense.
Yeah.
And I don't know who else. Najee Harris, both of them are getting MRIs tomorrow, though. That's y'all news flash. Yeah, motherfuckers, I keep up.
Yeah, TJ Watt tore his pectoral muscle. Robert Spillane, he hurt. He questionable at linebacker. Levi Wallace.
I actually like him as a linebacker.
Oh, yeah?
He used to play for Pittsburgh, right? He still play for Pittsburgh?
Yeah, he's in Pittsburgh. And they already, without Isaiah Loudermilk, Mark Robinson, Steven Sims, Kendrick Green, DeMonte Kazay, they already had some losses, some injuries. Mason Rudolph. What's wrong with Mason Rudolph? With his punk ass?
He's
He
garbage.
He's Mason Rudolph.
Oh, now I see why you really don't like him, Smurf.
No, he's garbage though. He's still garbage.
Yeah, I know,
He's
but
garbage at Old State.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you got the 411.
He's garbage at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, you got the 411 on his ass. They ain't saying what's wrong with him though.
He's garbage.
Their depth chart. So Jalen Warren and Benny Snell gonna be running the ball for him. Because right now they only 2 deep. They 3 deep, but Najee Harris hurt, so they only got 2 remaining because Jeremy McNichols is on injured reserve. One, two. They only got 3 receivers: Chase Claypool, Miles Boykin, and George Pickens. Because Miller's on injured reserve. Sims is on. He's out.
Yep. Yeah, pick up a practice squad player.
And Malik Reed is Watt's backup. He don't have a backup. They got a lot. They got a lot of injuries on defense too. Oh well. Like I said when we did them, fuck them. Fuck them, girl. Fuck them.
So you know they ain't,
Go put your fucking dress on.
so you know they ain't going 15-2.
There's still hope for that.
Shit. 15-2 went out the window.
It was never in the window.
It went out the window before the season started. That left the train when they threw Mama from the train.
It's the yellow bird with the yellow bill sitting on the windowsill.
Oh Lord.
So what I got, man, and I think I got it right, is I got 2 slides with everybody's picks on it. Us 4, the usual suspects.
Mm-hmm.
James Smith, what
Put
is
that
he
shit out
talking
tonight.
about? Lucky with Philly able to play Detroit opening day. We won our opening day game last season. Is James Smith, you a 49ers fan?
Nah, he's Steelers. I guess I just found that out tonight. So
Yes. That's why he in
I
the
told you, everybody will want to come on here and confess their love for their team once the season gets started, especially if they win.
That's why they in their feelings.
Mm-hmm. Be all right.
Yeah, oh, it's all good. I love it. We need that. We need that. I appreciate them tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Like Houdini said. I said it
Yeah,
before.
show us that love,
Say
man.
it
Show your
again.
team that love. Yeah, I'm eating dinner too, Pep.
Huh? Nah, I was eating ice cream.
Oh, I mean,
James Smith. Boy.
So-
I'm not even going to address that.
okay, good. Because everybody on here is a friend of somebody.
Yeah,
Let's not forget that.
I know. I'm not even going to address what he just said, though.
Which part? Hold up.
Both of them.
gotta
Philly
see.
was lucky
I
was
just looked.
Philly able
Okay.
to play Detroit.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't pick our games. This ain't college. This ain't college, damn it. And we know the NFC East is horrible right now. We know this. Philly's not a bad team. We got some bad coaching. We got some good players. Horrible coaching.
But right now, y'all 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, y'all 3-0.
Yeah, you right.
Just waiting on the 1-star rating to see what they gonna do.
It's not
I
looking
hope they
good.
continue.
Yeah.
My man was like, "I can't wait to see what assessment you give Cowboys fans." And I'm like, "Whatever assessment I give, y'all to get what the other 31 motherfucking teams got. It ain't special."
The professional Notre Dame.
My homeboy from the crib, he texted me. He said we need to get rid of our defensive coordinator. Yeah, we need to get rid of the defensive coordinator and the head coach. And the motherfucking head coach. I said what I said. Book it. Book it. I don't give a flying fuck.
It sounds like all these Jets fans talking about Robert
Ain't
Saleh
happening.
over
The
his head.
49ers the same way, man. You know, they be in their little forum, man, going Trey against Jimmy Garoppolo and shit. And I'd be like, some of the shit they be saying, I'd be looking like, man, y'all are fucking stupid. And y'all from California. Y'all supposed to be football fans. Like, yo, that shit don't even sound right. What y'all be saying.
It never will. Never will. I mean, you're a true fan. You're a true fan if you can take the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you can't take that, you're a horrible fan.
Yeah, because I think like Cleveland Browns and Jets fans are true fans, man. Because you gotta be bold to even wear that shit in public. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no offense.
No, I wear mine proud.
I know you do, man.
Proud.
Gotta be. I mean, Cleveland, the Browns, especially because they was ready to burn that city down when they sold that team and moved it.
No. They didn't sell it. Art Modell just moved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
He didn't sell it. He just moved.
Yeah. That's when the Colts. That was like 2 years after the Colts had went to Indianapolis from Baltimore.
Yep. And that mug just slid right on in there.
BA said a 1-star rating from a Jets fan. What in the ham sandwich?
Hey man, I see what everybody else see too. I
love it. That's why we on here. We can talk shit to everybody, regardless of who done won what.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm still waiting. I'm almost like a fan from the baseball team I hate. I feel like them. I'm just waiting.
They better hurry up, man. you getting a little long in the tooth.
Hey man, I'm only 42. I'm only 42. I think I'll be alive at least. I think I'll be alive another 50 years. So we'll see.
Yep.
Oh, and when they do, I'm going streaking.
Oh, I bet.
I'm going streaking. I don't care how old I am.
Every Jets fan should.
Oh, I'm going streaking.
Bruh, I know the feeling because I was watching Philly news when we won the Super Bowl. Man, them motherfuckers, they had to put daggone grease on the damn pole, on the light poles to keep motherfuckers from climbing them bitches and trying to tear them down. When we
I
won
wouldn't have did that.
So I know the feeling.
Say, who else? When the San Francisco Giants, when they won, they was burning cars. How you eating them, babe? I don't know how they do that. How you celebrate and start tearing stuff up?
I don't get it.
Kind of productive, man.
Overly.
Yeah.
Like, you know they're going to tax y'all for doing that shit. Now you got to replace all that shit.
In San Francisco. Yeah.
Where it's expensive as hell. Get his ass. Boy, they on that ass.
So we gonna get to that in a minute. What else y'all got to talk about? We got plenty of games to talk about.
Shit, we didn't hit most of them up.
Prep, how you feel about Michigan and they two quarterbacks?
We don't have two quarterbacks no more. We got one, J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, so he gonna go with McCarthy? What he gonna do with McNamara?
Nothing. So the thing is, on the college level, is what y'all had in San Francisco.
Yeah.
You have a good quarterback, which McNamara is, who can win games for you.
Who was Alex Smith?
Yeah. But McCarthy is Cap. And
Yeah,
not only he can beat you with his arm, he gonna beat you with his legs.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
then, but
Jim Harbaugh don't mind switching quarterbacks on the motherfucking
no. But what he did, and I like what he did. So the first game, he let McNamara start. But McCarthy got his time. Now, in this game against Hawaii, the first drive, I was like, yeah, this kid is our starting quarterback. They ran like 4 plays, and it was a touchdown. McNamara comes in, he throws a pick. He keep getting sacked. Like, why are you getting sacked? Why are you throwing picks? It's the same defense McCarthy was playing against. He toasting them, you struggling.
I wish we had those troubles in Penn State.
Oh, man.
Our coach sucks.
I like y'all coach, man.
I can't stand James Franklin.
I like him.
I can't deal with that.
I don't know what to say about Penn State, man. Because
he's better than Bill O'Brien.
They've been the equivalent of Notre Dame for like the last 20 years or so, man. Penn State, all the hype. They have players, they just don't finish, man. They get to 4, 5, 6-0, and then they flop.
This is what I say about Joe Paterno. Rest in peace, Papa Joe. He always went and recruited receivers and running backs, tight ends, offensive line. But our quarterback has always been shit. And in the Big Ten, you got a mediocre or less than mediocre quarterback, your ass in trouble. You are in trouble. Because the Big Ten is, to me, the Big Ten, when we playing each other, is no different than the SEC. We knock each other out. That's why we can't never. You muted.
That's every conference, though.
Very, very true. Well, I can't really say that about.
It's hard for any team in any conference to go into anybody's house and beat them. I don't care what level you.
But I can't really say that about like USC and UCLA. Okay, but you got to remember, USC plays Notre Dame every year.
Trash.
So I mean, That and Notre Dame always winds up beating them and fucks them over every year. But the Big 12, was it 2016? 2016, in my honest opinion, the Big 10 should have had 3 teams in the college football playoffs. But we didn't. And they only sent Ohio State. And Ohio State didn't even win the Big 10 that year. Penn State won the Big 10 because we beat
Penn State did win it. Penn State did win it.
We beat Ohio State beat us, Wisconsin beat them, and then we beat Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. This is why I say when you talk college football playoffs, let's be realistic. Take your conference championships, the winners of the conference championships, and they go to the playoffs. And that's how it should be. Now they're extending it to 12 teams in 2 years? They're going to 12 teams. So boom.
I'm ready for that shit.
I know you are. I am too. Because that's gonna make teams like Alabama and Georgia and all these other so-called powerhouse teams gonna make their ass have to fucking play.
Because now you can't just play 5-6 teams in your conference and then, they're good, and so we're gonna put you in. Even if you get in with 2 games, or you can bring in other teams, and these other teams have different styles that Alabama hate to see, man. Alabama want power on power because they know they're gonna beat you.
You're gonna get at least 2 or 3 from the Power Fives. And
exactly.
Then they'll throw in somebody like Central Florida who's undefeated. Or something like that. Yeah.
And another thing they need to stop doing, they need to stop letting these daggone colleges pick their own fucking schedule. Stop it. They're a powerhouse team. They're a powerhouse team. Fuck it. Run the gauntlet in your conference right now.
It's like, I can't remember. It was somebody who, I want to say it was probably last year or the year before. They were saying take off all of the non-conference games. All of them. Start your season from beginning to end. Conference games, top 2 teams. You play the conference championship. Those teams go to the playoffs.
I mean, if you got enough teams in your conference to have an East and West, like the Big 10 and the SEC.
And the Pac-12.
And you got enough teams that...
The ACC.
Don't play don't get no Southwest Missouri states because they're not in your conference. Play all them teams at the Big 10. Got 20 teams in the Big 10.
Shit, it's about to be,
and everybody else.
It's about to be 22.
Cause who joining?
I think is it USC and UCLA?
It's USC. I thought USC was going to the Big 12.
But I think one of the teams is UCLA.
Yeah, but I did hear that it's about to grow.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, play all them teams in your conference, run the gauntlet, and you get ranked based off of that right there. Run the gauntlet in your conference. As a matter of
fact, if you play all your teams, then the winner, you go to the playoffs.
Goes to the playoffs. So you're gonna have the Big 10 East and the Big 10 West. Cool. Whoever wins the Big 10 East has the best record in the Big 10 East. And whoever has the best record in the Big 10 West play each other. Same with the SEC. Same with the ACC. Same with the Pac-12. Your 2 divisional champs got to play each other for the conference championship, and then y'all go to the playoffs. Y'all are representative.
I think the Conference USA got 2 sides too. I think they do.
So
the Army in Conference USA, right?
Yeah, they are.
I think so. Yeah.
So when who was it last year? Cincinnati or whoever it was?
Cincinnati.
I asked the question as to who do they play that is worthy enough to get them ranked, that is worthy enough to get them credibility to play in the college playoffs. Everybody was like, "Oh, this, that, and the third." They went to the college playoffs and did not show up. They did not show up. That again just bolsters what I say. Take all them non-conference teams off of all these goddamn these Power 5 schools schedules. Take them off of there and play your damn conference schedule straight off from game one.
I thought they had the right team though, because that's a game Alabama would normally lose. It is
the Texas.
But
they play their ass off, man. I mean,
did.
I mean, they went on the road for that on a neutral field. I think they'd have smashed Texas, or in Tuscaloosa, they'd have smashed Texas.
So my question is, they usually schedule a home and home,
right?
So the Longhorns going to Tuscaloosa next season?
We don't know yet, do we?
We should, if it's a home and home.
Did they say it was a home and home?
I don't know if it's a home and home. If it's a home and home, they should be going to Tuscaloosa.
Wow. My Facebook page was blowing up with all these Alabama fans talking about, well, we got to the game late. I'm like, I seen y'all buses coming down I-35. They had a police escort.
Nah, they're not.
They had a freaking police escort, bruh. The game started at 12. They got to that stadium at 8:15 because I see as I was passing UT, that police escort and them buses was pulling in, was making that right. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, one year when they played Texas A&M, they stayed in a hotel about 20 miles outside of where Texas A&M is at, because you can see they tractor trailers and all their buses there. They probably had their whole hotel to themselves.
College Station and I forgot Bryan College Station.
Yeah, they had. As a matter of fact, I was going to Indiana for an appointment, and I used to drive through College Station all the time because I used to try to get a sneak peek at the stadium. But yeah, you saw the 18-wheeler with all the equipment and stuff on it, and all the buses around the stadium. I mean, around the hotel. Y'all ain't get that late. Texas just played y'all better than y'all thought they was gonna play y'all.
That's all it was. Y'all looked down on them boys, and they was looking up and seen the top of the mountaintop and said, "We finna climb this bitch." That's what happened.
Man, I'm glad they ain't win though. God,
because we would have never heard it, and we would have never heard the end of it here in Texas. Never heard the end of it. Cause just like when A&M won, it was the same.
They ain't happy. They ain't happy down there either right now.
Yeah.
Jimbo paid all that money, all that NIL money to lose. He should have gave App State that money to lose, man. Y'all don't take this money.
We ain't talking about that one last night, though. They dominated.
Nope.
Texas A&M. They dominated Texas A&M.
Who's coaching?
If Texas A&M
yesterday,
Nebraska.
Yeah, got fired after as soon as
they fired their old quarterback, man. They fired their old quarterback.
Yeah, that's that dude. Man. Was he the one that won them the national championship?
Nah, I don't think it was him.
That was Frazier, Tommy Frazier.
Nah,
Tommy Frazier didn't even win them a national championship. He got hurt. He was told he couldn't play no more.
Nah, when they smacked Florida. Remember they smacked Florida?
Yeah.
With the fun and gun with Steve Spurrier. They put up 60 on them boys. Him and Lawrence Phillips was run. Man, you want to get punched in the face?
Lawrence Phillips.
You want
want to get punched in the face? talk about Tommy Frazier, talk bad about him in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was hot. He didn't make it to the NFL because they kept saying he can't throw. I was like, what you mean? Like that dude only throw tight sparrows.
Well, he didn't go to the NFL because he had them blood clots in his legs, and medically they said that he was not going to be able to play.
That was my dude. That was my dude. Yeah. Nah, it was not Scott Frost.
The other dude
that when he got drafted, they made him a receiver.
He got drafted to the Rams, I think.
Yep, and they made him a receiver.
Not Scott Frost, but he won the Heisman.
He did win the Heisman as a quarterback.
Damn, I can't remember his name.
Man, Nebraska won 2 back-to-back national championships. Nebraska won a national championship in 94, 95, and 97.
Yeah.
And like Pep said, 96.
Tim Crouch.
Yeah.
Eric Crouch. Eric Crouch. That was him.
He was liquid
Crouch.
Yeah. But, hey, man, he had Tom Osborne as his coach.
I was about to say Tom Osborne was the head coach.
Yeah. Lawrence Phillips was something serious too, man.
And got to the NFL and just.
But he was already that way. He was doing that at Nebraska. He was doing that at Nebraska. But hey, man, you can run a football and help us win national championships. We ain't gonna do nothing about it. Uh-oh.
So Frazier, his blood clots, they said he recovered from them the year he won the national championship. He was second runner up to the Heisman, which was Eddie George.
94. Yeah, that was. I just don't like it because he was at Ohio State, but they lost to Michigan, so that made it better.
That was the same.
About fucking time.
Wasn't that the same thing they did to what's his name? Play basketball for the Knicks.
Charlie Ward.
No.
Yeah, Charlie Ward.
No.
Charlie Ward didn't get drafted either.
Nah, because Charlie Ward said.
Charlie Ward, he could have got
Charlie
drafted.
Ward said
NBA career, man.
He did, but Charlie Ward said if he ain't getting drafted in the first round, he don't want to play in the NFL. And you know who was trying to sign Charlie Ward that offseason?
Oh, the Giants. The Jets.
Really?
Yeah. Like, come on, Charlie. Come turn this thing around. But he made the right decision because he had a long career in the NBA.
Boy.
Tommy Frazier was something serious.
Let's just address the elephant in the room.
What, in 1903?
The look on the coach's face.
He always had that look, though.
Hey, man, he getting fired. He getting fired this year.
Yeah.
He getting fired.
Yeah.
I think he'll get fired regardless of what they do.
Yeah, he getting fired.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that deal already done.
JJ was looking for a new head coach as soon as the season ended last year.
I'm telling you, man, that deal already done. That deal is already done. So even if they still make the playoffs and lose in the first round, that'd be January.
No matter what they do.
Give me two weeks after the season end.
New coach.
They're gonna have a new coach because
And
that
Jerry
deal already
Jones'
done.
grandson gonna be
New
playing
coach, new quarterback.
instead of Dak.
Because Dak gone. Because I think his grandson in college now, ain't he? He should be a freshman this year.
At Arkansas.
Yeah, he should be a freshman this year.
Damn, 9 for 20 for 76 yards. Huh. Huh. They number one got one catch for 16 yards.
Who?
CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You didn't hear from him. You didn't hear from him in that playoff game either.
No.
He's got a history of disappearing.
Yo, this dude, he got 8 targets for, well, now 8 targets for 2 catches for 29 yards.
I was about to say he just caught one.
But that's not good. 8 targets for 2 catches?
That is unacceptable for the number 88.
Hey, man.
Dak done thrown the ball 21 times. It got 89 yards. Leonard Fournette got 19 carries, 112 yards.
He's been gashing them, man. Fournette, he's been gashing them.
Zeke got 9 for 50.
But that ain't bad though.
He is.
But that ain't bad though. But now you down, so now we can't run the ball no more.
Yeah, they about to abandon the run, and this is how Dak ends up throwing for almost 5,000 yards because they play from behind so much, and then they'll abandon the run.
So Eddie Jr. was wrong about this game. He picked Dallas, didn't he?
I'm gonna show that. I can let you know. I don't remember. Nah, he picked Tampa. Did he? He did.
No, I think he picked Dallas.
I gotta go back and look. I think he
did.
No, he. I think he did.
No,
say
he may have.
Was going to win this. Was going to win this game.
So all that noise we was talking about Fournette.
Even if I know we can't, like the Rams, the Cowboys, y'all gonna beat them? Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't think they talking all that noise about Fournette now, showing up to camp overweight.
Fournette's a stud, man. When he's healthy, that dude's a monster, man. He's a monster when he's healthy.
Yeah, well,
motherfuckers hate trying to tackle him too, man. He used to be a linebacker in high school. They know they gonna get punished.
It's like trying to tackle Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Especially like third and fourth quarter when they still running the ball.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch had that. He had that Walter Payton mentality. Hit before you get hit. He always wanted to lower the boom. That's why they ain't got a Super Bowl, because they ain't give him that's why they lost that Super Bowl.
You heard him tell that story?
Wasn't he telling them that to give me the ball, they can't stop me? On the
they wanted Russell Wilson to be MVP. That's why they didn't give him the ball down there.
No, that joker. He said after it was over, he was like, "I wasn't mad. You know, I just had I had my drink in my bag. You know, I had my family. They came in. We had some drinks, and then we just left. Hey, how you just leave the Super Bowl, doggy? He just left.
You know, he would only show up to press conferences so he wouldn't get fined.
So he wouldn't get fined. I'm only here so I don't get fined.
So I think that's believable with him.
Yo, yeah. Man, people, talk trash about it. But that dude never spent his checks. He never spent his game checks. He spent his endorsement money.
Kawhi Leonard's the same way. They say Kawhi Leonard drive around in some old ass
He had
Suburban or
so
Tahoe.
he still had his the 97 Tahoe.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he got something else now.
Yeah, but
got-
I'm pretty sure he probably
He
dropped
got
a
way
whole new engine.
he got way too
in
much
that-
money to
in
still
that
be driving that
Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Oh, if you go into his garage at his house, he got about 3-4 whips out there. Other than that old ass Tahoe, I could probably book that.
Yeah, that's
Probably book that one.
they should have them jokers talking to the rookies instead of these other like financial advisors.
Lynch uses the Cal Berkeley Education for Business there. Yeah, I mean, that's some smart shit. Because you look at, if you making $30 million a year, so let's just say after you done paid everybody else in your taxes for the year, you got 15 mil. And that happens consistently every year for 6 years that you there. 6 times 15, that's what? 90 mil?
And if he like invested and do other stuff with it, that's more than 90 mil.
And he like T.I. said, I tripled up my endorsements, or he tripled up something and got money off his endorsements. That's how you do it, man. You ain't got to spend your money. That's what Jay-Z was talking about. Y'all keep spending y'all advance money and wondering why y'all broke. They advance you 20 mil. They advance you 20 mil for an album. And you thinking, oh, they just gave me 20 mil. All right. They gave you 20 million because they know your album going with the promotion and their marketing and promotion gonna make 100 mil. You getting 2 cents off of every album sold.
You have no money.
You ain't got shit because you
still broke.
You gonna trick off that 20 mil. Yo, yeah. Not to get off of Ocho Cinco. Yeah, Chad was or is.
Yeah. That joke, they kicked him out of the stadium.
What,
that joke he used to live in the stadium.
Wow.
Because they asked him why. He was like, well, why not? We got showers. We got a lounge. Nice couches I can sleep on. Video games. We got food there. You know, the only time, if I need to leave to go eat some McDonald's, I could do that. And somebody was like, well, what happens when you have women? I go to a hotel. Other than that, he ain't spending no money. But when he do go out, he'll buy the whole restaurant their food.
Mm-hmm.
That joker showed on somebody's podcast. They said his net worth was $5 million, and he was like, "Don't believe all that stuff you be reading." Yeah, because they don't know. He was like, he pulled out his phone. He was like, "Let me show you what it is." And showed the dude his phone with his account.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, "You want me to say?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't care if you say it." It was like 17 million. Yeah. He's like, "So they don't know what they're talking about. Like, I don't spend money. Like, I'm the cheapest dude on the planet." They was like, "But what about your chains? It's fake." He said, "No real diamonds."
Yeah.
It's fake.
At least he was being real.
Yeah.
At least he was being real.
Yeah.
So y'all want to give 30 seconds to that?
Nope.
Do it anyway.
They won. They barely won too. They had to hold on to win that game.
Hold on. Let me give you my 30 seconds.
Carson Wentz is 1-0.
He is 1-0.
He started out that way in Indianapolis
and Philly.
Indianapolis got a tie.
He sure did. Fuck.
And in Philly.
Okay,
and
so
he was an MVP candidate in Philly.
He was. He was having a good year that year.
He might be the third best quarterback in Philadelphia history behind Donovan McNabb
You trying to get under my skin? It ain't
and
you trying hard.
and Randall Cunningham.
I'm gonna give you an A for effort. You trying?
I'm not trying. That's facts. Prove me wrong.
Man, fuck Carson Wentz, just like that other dude.
Let's say he have. I mean, he did throw 2 picks. So.
Yep, he ain't have a bad day.
No,
But
14.
they wasn't
Wentz.
touching nobody either.
He had 4 touchdown passes.
He winced it up. Yeah.
They ain't play nobody.
He got to give you something to look good with the bad.
That same shit he did in Philly when we wasn't playing nobody hard.
Sheesh.
He looked like an MVP.
Hey man, how about you talk about him like he don't play for Philly now?
Cause I don't watch him. I don't follow him.
He won today.
Fuck him. He was
See,
27.
this is why they be censoring the show.
He was 27 for 41.
That's a lot of throws, man.
313 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. He took a sack for 8 yards. Gibson was 14 receptions, 58 yards.
Rushing.
Oh, yeah, 14 carries. That's how much I don't care about the Washington Commanders. So they had 85 yards on the ground. NTN for Jacksonville had 128. I mean,
I guess
123.
was you gonna do the Jaguars?
Who?
McKissick.
Oh, gee,
McKissick
go ahead.
had
Man. You
8
good.
yards.
I was just gonna say Christian Kirk had a big day though.
Did he?
6 catches, 117.
That's a big day.
Longest one for 49.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Man, he had 12. Like, what was Trevor Lawrence doing?
Tom Brady just threw a pick.
He was 24 for 42. Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
He's not bad, man. He needs some weapons. He's big, he's tall, he's 6'6", got a nice arm, he can make all the throws. He just needs some talent around him, man. And coaches who don't want to take him to the strip club.
Is that my 30 seconds? My 30 seconds has elapsed.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, I was just looking at his targets to receptions, man.
He had which one? Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he threw it to Christian Kirk 12 times for 6 catches. Like, what are we doing?
Overthrowing people.
Would you throw to Christian Kirk 12 times?
Maybe more.
I would.
But Marvin Jones is not bad though.
True.
He's not. He's not. But
He's 6'4", though, is he? Is he 6'4"?
He's 6'2". 6'2", 199.
They got some pretty tall receivers.
But Kirk only 5'11".
I like Kirk though. Kirk got good hands. He knows how to run his routes. He stays open. He just plays for a team.
You can't beat that.
At 5'11", that's average height for a receiver though.
I was thinking about what's his name for Tampa? 13.
Mike Evans.
Yeah.
That was that one.
That was
We talked about that one.
that was the Washington Commanders. That was that.
Y'all talk about the Saints Falcons.
Nope.
So I'm gonna just gloat about my boy Jameis. Jameis ain't have a bad day.
Nah. He didn't.
But they only won by 1.
He didn't. Marcus Mariota threw the ball 33 times for 215.
I forgot they signed Jarvis Landry though. He had a good day. 7 catches for 114.
Oh yeah.
And then Thomas had 2 touchdowns.
Olave had 3 for 41.
Mm-hmm. You know, he'll spread it around. He can see a little bit now. I thought Kamara was suspended.
Was he? Like 6 games, wasn't it?
Yeah.
4 games, 6 games?
He played though.
Mm-hmm. Had 39 yards.
I think that was one of the early episodes before y'all had came on, and I spent like 20 minutes on the Saints, I think.
Shoot, Taysom Hill had 4 carries for 81 yards.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown too.
If that 57-yarder.
Yeah.
So that's what they paid him for, because he sure he could be the quarterback.
Nah. And I think how they using Taysom Hill, they could have tried. I think Tebow instead of tight end. I think Tebow should have played H-back like Kyle Juszczyk.
Like Mike Allstott.
Yeah. Well, no, I would use Tebow as more of a blocker, man, and maybe catching the ball out the backfield.
Right, but Allstott
he
can
ain't
block
nothing like
that,
Allstott. He wouldn't be nothing like Allstott.
But you saw he was trying to block when Urban Meyer had him at tight end. He was whiffing.
That's why you put him at H-back. I mean, at least he, hey, go kick this guy out. So sometimes, even if he don't get him, if he just get in his way, then the running back, can do his thing. But tight end, now you got to fire out that line like an offensive lineman, and he ain't used to doing that.
Shit, that's basically what a tight end is. A tight end is an offensive lineman that can catch.
At least for the 49ers, it is.
Yeah, he killed the Heisman commercials though.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Tebow.
Yeah.
Oh, all the Florida fans. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that quarterback, man. That dude is electric, man.
Yo, that quarterback electric.
Now? Yeah, this Anthony Richardson dude. When they get some talent around them, oh my goodness, man. This dude is electric.
That's the one thing I don't understand about that school. How can't you recruit?
I know, quarterback, but that's the SEC though.
But how can't you recruit?
I don't even see Bryce Young having a future in the NFL as a quarterback.
Nope.
They just
He gonna be my man from
games, man.
He gonna be my man from Ohio State. He gonna come in the league
Troy White
as a quarterback, and then they gonna convert his ass to a damn wide receiver.
Yeah.
Like they did Pryor.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And Cordell Stewart and Randall L. and a whole bunch
I forgot about Antoine Randall L.
who played quarterback. Yeah, and Cordell Stewart. They called him Slash.
But when they
you see that last comment?
Oh no, I got us on full screen. Hold up.
When they made that bet last night.
So he want to eat that pizza live and say thank you, BA. His kids gonna be like, thank you, Mr. Barackis, for the pizza. It's really good.
The funny thing is, man, I'm muted. The funny thing is, BA probably don't even remember making that bet.
All he gotta do is watch it before he got off.
I got it, man. I guarantee you. I talked to BA. He didn't talk about that bet today.
He said worst game.
Who's
his team? Lopez. Who's Lopez's team?
The Bucks.
Buccaneers.
Oh, the Bucks.
And Florida. We were just talking about them.
And that's debatable too, Lee.
It shouldn't be no team in the SEC that cannot. Fournette gonna have 300 yards this game.
He
He getting close to 200 now. But there should be no team in the SEC that should have problems recruiting at any position. At any position. So, like we've been saying about Alabama, they're one of the only teams in the NFL. I mean, in the NCAA that has not put they're a powerhouse school and has not had a success. Yes, Vandy is in the SEC, but Alabama has not had a successful quarterback go to the NFL.
Mac Jones.
He's in there now. You're correct.
Right. But before that, yeah, you are absolutely correct.
That's what we said. Yeah. Everybody else before that,
he got to do it for more than 1 year.
Yeah.
Yes,
he got to be in there for at least 5 for it to count. For his whole contract for it to count. Because I don't think what's the name was in there for that long. He won a national championship as a quarterback, but he's an announcer now. I can't remember
what for Alabama.
It ain't important. Fucking.
You talking for Alabama?
Yeah.
I know you talking about.
Yeah, it ain't fucking important. I think he wore number 10 too. I don't know.
That's how unimportant it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That and OJ Howard was the exception to the rule for Alabama tight ends.
He
was just as fast as the receivers and could get open and catch and do everything they needed him to do.
So remember, I don't remember what team that signed him. They cut him.
Yeah,
they cut him, but somebody else picked him up because I think he scored a touchdown today.
Ain't he in Tampa Bay?
Who?
No,
he was in Tampa for a while.
He was in Tampa.
Who are we talking about?
OJ Howard. OJ Howard was in Tampa for a while.
Because remember, somebody else signed him.
I think he's with the Giants, man.
Lopez said the tape is still out on OJ.
I think he's with the Giants.
He's in Buffalo.
Lopez don't like OJ because he ain't with the Buccaneers no more.
Buffalo signed him and cut him, and now he's a Texan.
Is he with the Texans? But that's why Lopez don't like him, though.
Yeah.
Lopez ain't gonna like nobody who play for who don't play for Tampa.
Yeah. I know I saw it. Yeah, he is with the Texans. He scored a touchdown today.
Did he? Yeah, them motherfuckers won too.
Shit, he scored. Matter of fact, excuse me, he scored 2 touchdowns today.
Damn. Motherfuckers won today too.
No, they tied.
Oh, they tied.
Yeah, they tied.
That's first down.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how. Pittman had 121 yards receiving. Taylor had 161 on the ground.
Damn.
Matt Ryan threw for 352.
Oh, the playbook was wide open then. I mean, it's like whatever they wanted to run.
Yeah, but I'm looking at these, like the stats, and I'm trying to figure out how the Texans tied that game.
Yeah.
They only had 77 yards rushing. They had 222 passing because they took away the 18 yards from the sack. And then Brandon Cooks led with 82 yards receiving. OJ Howard had 2 catches for 38 yards, and they both catches was for a touchdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. So in 2 weeks, the 49ers will have a Sunday night game. So of course I'll be broadcasting because I'm not gonna pull a puss move like BA and not broadcast on the day that we are scheduled to broadcast, whether my team wins or loses. Sometimes we're supposed to be impartial.
Impartial.
I can't be impartial.
Every now and then. No, you can be impartial because you said you gave an honest account of what you think their record is gonna be.
Yeah, but I still be in here cheering for them to win.
Yeah, of course. That's everybody.
Well,
though.
I did for
you know they gonna suck, but then you be like, shit, go beat somebody.
I did for like half a quarter. They kept going 3 and out, missed the field goal, 3 and out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Interception.
I had that game going on my iPad while the 49ers game was playing. So yeah, we got the Sunday night game on the 25th. I think it's against the Broncos. We go to Denver. Sunday night game, 25th.
Who does Brandon Cooks play for? Play for?
Is he still with the Texans?
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah, he had 82 yards a day.
I'm trying to see why Lopez said people say he underrated.
Nah, he not.
I think he underrated. I just think now they ain't got a quarterback that's gonna get him the ball.
He's not underrated. He's good, but
he ain't underrated. He good. We ain't talking about the Texans though. Who we talking about right now? We talking about the Texans?
Nah, I keep reading the comments.
Texans. We did bring up the Texans though.
Yeah.
I mean, they won today.
Yeah, that's why we was.
tied.
That's why he was
Tied
talking
today.
about.
They tied today. They
Yeah,
fucking
that's
tied.
why That's why I'm going back and forth with Lopez. I'm reading what he keep typing, what he commented.
Yeah.
it's like his third team he done been on.
Yeah. Man, that got quiet.
Cooks, let me see stats.
I'll be making no.
Yeah, he was in New Orleans, and then he went to the Rams, and then Houston. Oh no, this is 4th team.
He went to New England. He was in New England
he went
too.
to New England. He 14, 15, 16. He was in New Orleans. 17 was in New England. 18, 19 with the Rams, and then past 2 seasons he's been in Houston. I mean, he's only had 2 seasons where he didn't have over 1,000 yards receiving. And he's never played a full one. He's played a full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 5 seasons. He played a full season.
Yeah, he did. He did. That did happen.
And
He got that ring and then got paid. But he should have 1,000 yards this year because he in Houston. I'm just saying.
they ain't got nobody else to throw it to.
Nah, but I mean, I went and I saw them last year because the Jets went down there last year. That dude, he is super fast. He run his routes super crisp.
Yeah.
But you in Houston where it's not gonna show.
I mean, they put their faith in the Davis Mills. I mean, he's a transition quarterback. To me, he's a backup.
Yeah.
And like right now, he's a transition quarterback until they draft somebody better.
And they're gonna mess it up because they'll eventually draft Young or Stroud.
Yeah. So shit, we done pretty much went over all the games. This Sunday night game's almost over. But we can did we preview Broncos tomorrow's game? Broncos.
We didn't
Seahawks?
preview that. We kind of we said
Yeah,
that
we touched
we said
on it.
that what's name was going to torch Seattle.
Yeah, Russ gonna
yeah.
cook. He gonna cook. I think he gonna cook there. I think Russ gonna throw for at least 350. At least 350.
And run for another 80.
I give him 50. Sure.
He might not have to.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it might not be a game that long.
Yeah.
Remember Geno Smith starting.
Yeah, that's right.
I like Geno though. Geno was supposed to take us to the Super Bowl.
Who told y'all that?
Me.
Nah, man, you can't. I remember that year.
Yeah.
Y'all had Revis and Cromartie on the other side. You came in talking about how the Jets was gonna win the Super Bowl.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, come on.
Oh
man.
yeah.
That was
That's a
when they were
reckless
saying
ass
Darrell
statement.
Revis was uncookable.
You forget, y'all got to play with a quarterback, man.
Hey man. Hey
Y'all
man.
ain't never had one of them like that.
Nah.
You know?
He was he was gonna be better than Fitzmagic.
Geno Smith?
Fitzmagic the reason they didn't go to the playoffs that year.
Didn't he have y'all like at 3-1 or something?
Who?
Fitzmagic.
No, he played the whole year.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's definitely why y'all didn't go to the playoffs.
He played the whole year because he lost. He threw both games to Buffalo away.
Yeah.
He threw the game in Houston away. I mean, I was talking so much shit in that stadium. There was some cool dudes behind me, man. We was talking. I was like, "Yeah, here we go, beat y'all with y'all quarterback."
Breaking news. Dak Prescott hurt.
Yeah, it's his throwing hand or something. Like
Yep.
Yep.
That thumb.
Shit. Well, what time the excuses start?
Now,
Well, they was already getting their ass throttled before that, though. But every year they get built-in excuses as to why they lose.
Lopez, yeah. Cooks is the one. He the one that they wanted to fight Philly. What's the name? Laid his ass out after he caught that pass. Motherfucker should have heard the goddamn warning lights.
Ooh, shit. This is goddamn jailbreak.
He was all sides.
Damn.
I don't think he was off sides though. But that's what they called him.
Yeah, I think he might have jammed a thumb or something, man. When he was throwing the ball.
that hurt.
Hell yeah.
Because you can't grip that ball like you need to.
Mm-hmm. I can hear BA right now. Man, fuck, man.
I don't even want to talk to no Cowboy fans right now, man, because they're going to have
excuses. No, I'm trying to tell you, if Dak wouldn't have got hurt, this would have been a totally different story.
the code would have been cracked. But anyway,
Well, that's one loss.
it's just one game, though. Yeah, it's one game. I mean, he still got him
it
going
is.
13, 14, and 3.
So now they got to
13
go
and
14.
4. 13 and 4.
Lee Lopez is stupid. He said when he was gripping it, he was
Interception.
playing like shit.
Richardson gonna be a stud. This motherfucker say he ain't better than Tebow. Tebow was a better quarterback. When the fuck was Tebow ever a quarterback?
Tebow also had an All-American team too.
That motherfucker had a professional football team.
He had everybody.
And that's what I'm saying, man.
He had
didn't
everybody.
cut that shit out.
He had everybody.
He didn't cut that
But
shit out. This dude, Anthony Richardson, that dude is a stud, bro. He's a
Their
stud.
backup to Tim Tebow was
It was
even
Cam Newton.
It was Cam Newton who got caught stealing laptops. That team was stacked, man.
Man, that team was loaded, bro. But you know what? Even
every
still,
position.
OU should have beat that team, man. We had them dead to rights on their own 1 yard line, and they ran a quarterback draw and let Tim Tebow go. Let him, and then they moved the ball down the field.
He keeps saying this dude going to the transfer portal, but he just made the other quarterback from last year go to the transfer portal.
Hey, look, I could give two shits where he goes. That motherfucker can play, dude. He can play. And I guarantee you, if he go into the transfer portal, Florida won't have another quarterback like this dude. And they'll be in the fucking tank.
Yep.
Man.
well.
I ain't got that problem at Michigan right now.
I will say, SEC teams are good for ruining quarterbacks.
Yeah. They got their ears pinned. But, oh, he wide open. Oh, he was. Nope. Incomplete.
They be killing me how they get up and be looking like, damn, I should have caught that.
Well, they be looking for the ref to bail them out. A lot of times when the players don't catch the ball, they'll look at the refs like, well, he hit me. That's why I didn't catch the ball. That should be a penalty. No, motherfucker. You didn't catch the ball because you didn't go get the ball.
If you would have caught that ball, it'd have been a lot much worse.
Yeah.
He was just trying to break it up. If you would have caught it, he was going to lay your ass out.
Yep.
So who got the Sunday night game next week? Let me see. Week 2.
Chicago and Green Bay. Chicago play Green Bay at Green Bay.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Green Bay might go 0-2.
Yep.
Shit. Dallas got to play Cincinnati.
Somebody going 0-2.
We got the Seahawks, man. Hopefully that can work out for us. Like, give Trey Lance a chance to get
The Rams are going to take their frustrations out on Atlanta.
some work under their belt.
Tampa Bay going to be 1-1.
There's 2 games Monday night? Next
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, 2 games Monday night.
Who got a horse?
That's dumb.
Eagles play Monday night.
Yeah, and Tennessee and
7:30,
Buffalo.
Eagles Vikings. Yeah, and then Tennessee Buffalo.
At 6:15.
That's good. I love it. I love this time of year. And then Chiefs Chargers got the Thursday night game.
Yep.
We'll preview all that. We'll preview all of that, man. Talk about all that shit on Wednesday.
Pep, y'all, what y'all going to do with Cleveland?
If we can stop the run, we'll be all right.
Yeah,
I think Detroit will beat Washington.
The run game ain't bad, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. We can stop the run. I'll live. If Brissett beat us, I can live with that part.
Yeah.
I can live with that. If we can stop Chubb and Kareem Hunt, we'll be all right. As long as if my offense can move the ball.
Right.
Listening to the game coming home, Detroit's defense, they going to be in Carson Wentz shit next week.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't know how Aiden Hutchinson did.
He only had 1 tackle.
Did he?
Yeah.
No sacks.
Yeah, one time. You know, I gotta go check on him.
Is he getting double teamed?
I don't know.
If you gonna run, no, what's name was just running away from him.
Oh, okay.
He ain't stupid.
I like
He
Eddie
ain't-
Hutchinson, man. I think
he
that
ain't
kid.
stupid.
I think that kid's a stud, man.
Like, yo,
I
don't
think
run
the
for
next
that.
draft pick should be somebody who they can put on the other side of it. That's just as good,
So that he don't get double teamed.
so that he don't get double teamed. Build that front four. They've never done that.
Or you get you a stud that's in the middle.
Yeah.
Because if you get you somebody that play like Aaron Donald in the middle, your ends ain't getting double at all.
Yeah.
I meant to ask y'all that. Did y'all see the one time when Buffalo tried to block him one-on-one with a guard?
Nah.
And he almost killed Allen.
This was a monster, man.
Why would y'all do that? Yeah, Buffalo, are y'all trying to throw y'all season away and get your quarterback killed?
Getting the quarterback killed, hell yeah, they are.
Say,
Hell yeah, they are.
they ain't do it after that, though. I guess they wanted to see if he can make it one-on-one. It ain't work. Dallas taking that L.
Man. My timeline quiet.
It's,
Wait the
I
next
don't
week.
even have Facebook on this phone, but I know my shit.
He's
I know
sick.
my shit is just going crazy.
Yeah, I know they sick. I mean, they was talking about the 49ers, man. That's cool. See, we'll see. It's a marathon. We know who we are. We trying to integrate a new quarterback, whatever. They come back with damn near they whole same team getting smoked right off the rip. My timeline quiet now. It ain't about to be. See, I got a podcast now, so I just go talk shit because it's a podcast.
Yeah. Put my dog up, and I'm going to bed.
I was about to say, what kind of dog you got?
I had a Doberman.
Okay.
She keep banging on this window, man. She ready to come in the house.
Somebody said, go play Madden. I can't have a QB out there missing slants.
The Lee.
That dude funny.
That's what, how y'all talk about y'all teams. Well, I do it too, so I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
I be dogging my Jets out too sometimes.
Oh man.
Sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah, it
But that makes you a real fan.
I was on Trey Lance earlier, man. Like, dude.
Oh, yeah. When it first started,
He has zero touch, man. Zero touch.
That's the game plan now.
That shit kills me, man.
That's the game plan for every team until he beat them.
Yeah, make him throw.
Yep.
Hell yeah. It'll be all day long.
Stack that box. Yeah, let's see what he can do.
but I can hear Cowboys fans right now. That should have been a
No, you
penalty
can't.
because he hit his hand. Should have been a penalty. Well, I'm like Pep. I got to get up and go to my storage and get some TA50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure my wife ain't missing shit. Make sure
Okay.
some other shit ain't mixed in with my old shit. That's why I ain't got rid of my old shit until she
Oh
retired.
yeah, you should keep all that. Well, shit. Until
Yep, until she retired. Once she
Yeah.
retired, oh, and shit, I'm going right to the surplus store with it.
yeah.
So, well, gents,
Hey, Mac pissed off on here, Guns. You heard me?
What's up?
Mac. Oh, he hot.
Is he?
You
Yeah.
Cowboys fan?
Yes, he
Oh,
is.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
yeah. John gonna give it to you straight now.
Huh? He just threw away a touchdown right there on that one.
So they said Trey Lance took the blame. I mean, it wasn't on him, but he took the blame for it. Jimmy G would never do that shit.
I was about to say that's maturity.
Yeah,
It is.
we'll see.
That's maturity. Oh, this kid finna throw a pick.
Huh?
Cooper
This
Rush.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
finna throw a pick, man. They putting pressure on his ass now. He getting scared in that pocket. He keep touching the back of his pants like he done shit himself. Did it happen that time? Like Tretch said, you think a wall fell out your ass the way you keep shitting bricks.
They got the Saints. Bucks got the Saints next. Oh shit! Oh shit! Let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I almost fucked that up. We'll go with y'all slide first. So here was all y'all picks for this week. I think I got all of them right. The winners from all the games.
1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. You got the Saints on mine twice.
1 and 2.
Do I?
Bengals lost, Eagles won, Patriots lost,
I got the Saints.
Panthers lost, Colts tied.
I got the Saints on both of y'all's twice, so subtract that.
I picked the Cowboys?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh no. I thought I picked the Bucks.
Nah, dude.
Mm.
I ain't gonna go check, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
If I did, your boy be fucking up.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I did that one.
Saints won. Chiefs won. The Eagles won. The Bucks winning and the Broncos play tomorrow.
Yep.
You don't have a they won too, Baltimore. That's what you got. You forgot.
Oh, I missed the
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
I-
Ravens, what? They won?
Yeah,
Yeah, Ravens
they
won.
won 24-9. I watched that game.
They beat
The Jets.
the Jets. Both of y'all picked the Ravens?
Yeah, I
picked
did.
the Ravens.
I picked them.
I'm pretty sure I missed that on the next slide too. Yeah, I put the Saints twice. I think I picked the Ravens over who they play?
The Jets.
Yeah, we all picked the Ravens.
I think we all picked the Titans too.
We all picked the Titans. We all picked the 49ers. We all picked the Bengals.
BA, the only one who got the Vikings, right?
Nah, I picked the Vikings.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well then y'all the only two that got the Vikings, right?
Oh. Did y'all see Derrick Henry get put on his back?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Oh.
Who
I'm
got
watching
it?
it.
So there was the picks, man.
Hey, go back to mine and Peps real quick.
Did I miss another team?
Nah, I'm trying. I'm looking to see.
I went down the ESPN schedule. Well,
And
I
we-
don't know how I got the Saints twice though.
And who did Carolina play? The Giants,
The Browns.
the
Browns.
Browns.
Tennessee played the Giants.
Damn, I can't believe
I figure out a better way to do this, man. Next week.
I can't believe I said Cleveland was going to lose. I mean, yeah, it was going to lose to Carolina. Fuck wrong with me? Oh well.
Nah, that was actually a safe pick, man, because they ain't got Deshaun Watson.
But I had already counted Deshaun Watson out for at least 12 games, and then they gave him 6 by the time we did the picks, and then they came back and said no 11. So I had already, like I said, I wasn't changing nothing because I had already counted him out for the season. I had already watched it.
I think we all picked. I missed the Chargers too. I think we all picked the Chargers over the Raiders.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Chargers and Raiders
on here. Yeah, I missed all that shit, man. I guess BA done went to bed probably. I had sent him the link.
Oh, that's why he was saying, put me on the screen.
Oh no! I told him I want to bring him on, man. He don't need to. He can face all that Wednesday. let him simmer down. No, honestly, if he wanted to, I'd bring him on. That's why I sent him a link, man. If I didn't want him to come on, I wouldn't have sent him a link. Of course, I sent him a link. I figured he'd be so drunk he'd come on anyway.
Nope. This was all play calling, all positive runs. Man, please.
There he goes.
BA, how many bullets you done had?
BA, you can come on and say that I sent you the link, man.
He said, nope, not drinking at all. This is some bullshit. See, we could have watched the game together.
I mean, it ain't like he didn't know the outcome. Well, he didn't because he picked them to win.
Exactly. I mean, but with that said, though, I think him and Pep got the best record so far. Cause they both got what, 4 wins? I mean, you got 3.
I don't know. I'd have to count it again.
I know I picked the Eagles. I picked the Bucks and the Ravens. Everybody else lost. Nope, too bad. Going to sleep.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I'm retired too. Because when the Jets play on Sunday night or Thursday night, and I got to get up and go to I'll be pissed at formation.
Yeah, ain't nothing like it, man. Ain't nothing like it. You just get up and be mad in your own face now.
Dude, pissed at formation. Hey, good morning, son. Man, fuck you, man. What you speaking for?
What the fuck is good about it? Yeah, man. You be in your own space now. Like, you be on your own space, pissed out, drinking water on one knee. Like, man, these motherfuckers.
Hot.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. When I was at Acton First Hunt, the Eagles lost. I called my homeboy, yo, you got formation this morning. I'm having some issues. I wasn't getting up and going in there. Was not going in there because shit, especially at Hood, half my damn unit was fucking Cowboys fans. And you had to hear that bullshit. I wasn't going to work. And then I beat everybody to the office and go in my office and shut the door. And when that bitch when it shut, it locks, and they got to knock on the door to get in. Nope. Send me an email, goddammit. Well, gents, it's been real.
Wednesday. Man, we almost did 3 hours.
Laughing at the Cowboys.
You muted.
You muted.
I knew it would be like that with the game on, but I mean, now, mind you, if they'd have won, we'd be on this motherfucker for 4 hours because they'd have been wanting to come on here and yap about it. But
I told you they was gonna win. Tom Brady is not the QB that you thought they were.
Your other boy that's in Arlington too.
Who that?
The one that was on that night.
Oh, James.
Yeah. It said it was
Yeah,
13
we won't hear
or
from Panther, man. He had actually tuned in. He had actually sent a comment, I think, earlier, sometime today, man, talking about how they was gonna smack the Buccaneers up, but
that was a nice smack.
It is.
It was a
what
get
it
'em
is.
smack, I guess, because they smacked them and got smacked back.
Yeah, they'll never be able to. They don't believe that they'll be able to recover from this, man. They have to win games early because late in the season, December, January, they ain't worth the square pitch. So if they don't win games early,
Yeah.
anyway. Hey, for everybody who tuned in, we'll see y'all on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is episode 34 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. If you would like to appear on the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast, you can contact me right there. We will no longer be accepting invitations to come on the podcast in the middle of the goddamn show. Anyway, so I'll post what the subjects or whatever's gonna be or whatever, and if y'all feel like y'all want to come on and talk, you can come on and talk. You ain't got to stay the whole goddamn time, but be there at the beginning of the podcast.
Be ready.
I mean, we got this the usual suspects right here. It's always gonna be us four, and then Lily, of course. But everybody else, you're gonna have to schedule your appearance to come on this motherfucker. So until Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Smurf Dog for Pep and G, episode 34 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast. Congratulations to everybody whose team won today. Everybody else's team, go practice, get better, do whatever. We'll see y'all next time.